don't need Google. My husband knows everything. Hello everyone, Rochelle here, and I'm back to share some yarn goodness with y'all today. So today's video is going to be about the Carolina Fiber Festival. This year I was a vendor, which is super exciting for me. In the past I have always been a visitor. And I've always gone and I just walked around and enjoyed everything else that everyone else had. But this year I was a vendor, which is just so awesome. And I had a wonderful time. I had wonderful vendor neighbors and I met a lot of amazing people. So I did get to do a little bit of shopping before the event started. I was able to walk around and talk to some of my neighbors and buy a few things. So that is what I'm going to be sharing with you all today. So I have a few things. I didn't go too crazy, but I do have a few things to share with you all. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so these are yarny things or yarn related things. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with, we'll go ahead and get started with the buttons, or yeah, these are pins. So I went by this person's booth and I saw the buttons and I was like, oh my god, these buttons are so pretty. And as I walked in her booth, I realized that she had more than just buttons. She had buttons and pins and all sorts of like magnets and all sorts of stuff. So I'll show you all what I got. And yeah, so the first thing I got was this beautiful heart. And all of these are made out of clay. It's so pretty. And then I got this star. And I got this one because it matched my sweater. And I was wearing this sweater. And I was like, it matches my sweater. Oh, and I didn't say the maker. It is by CJ Tomczyk. Hope I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm not. CF Tomczyk Designs. And I'm going to link everyone's information in the description box below. And this one is just one of my favorites. This beautiful heart. And these all have like a little clasp on the back. But this heart is just so pretty. And I love that turquoise color. Gorgeous. So, I have that. And let's see what else I have. Oh, I have some artwork. Okay, so every single year I go to the Carolina Fiber Fest, I always look for one person, and his name is Ken McNeil. I buy artwork from him every single year. This is his card. It's Ken McNeil. And he specializes in art that is yarn related. And he does goats, sheep, bulls, or not bulls, rams. I meant rams, not bulls. But yeah, I was just thinking horns. But yeah, so rams, sheep, goats, bunnies, yeah, like amazing rabbits. He does amazing work. And so if you look in my previous videos, you'll see artwork that I've gotten from him before. But I did get 3 portraits by him this year. And I got this one. Is that not lovely? And the name, I love the names of these. The name of this one is called Flirting. Is that not perfect? It's called Flirting. They're flirting with each other. And the next one Look at this one. Oh my gosh. And the name of this portrait is called Majestic Ram. Doesn't this ram look majestic? Wow, look at that. And last but certainly not least, it's, oh my god, I mean, so cute. So stinking cute. And the name of this portrait is called Just Chillin'. I mean, look at him. He's just chilling in the corner like, what's up? So cute. Oh my gosh. I think I have 6 or 7 of his photos, and I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. But yeah, they are incredible. I know that he has a Facebook page, and I will leave a link to his website down below. But I know that he's fairly active on his Facebook page. All right, I'm already running out of room, and I just started. Okay, so I did get some yarn. I didn't go crazy on the yarn, but I stopped by Twisted Fiber Studio. Twisted Fiber Studio. And I got the squishiest yarn. I got this. I don't know, I guess because I was wearing gray that day, I was just in a gray mood. But this is so squishy. And this yarn is a non-superwash yarn. It is Peruvian Highland wool. And I have been looking for some non-superwash wool because it's hard to find, or at least for me, it's hard to find non-superwash wool that's soft. You know, sometimes it can be like a little scratchy. But as you all know, I am using Peruvian Highland wool for my perfusion cowl that I'm working on, and it's been great so far. But this yarn is, oh my gosh, it's so squishy. My goodness. But this is the Mountain DK, and the colorway is Mouse Gray. And it is by Indigo Mountain Dye Works. It feels amazing. And this is hand dyed in the Appalachian Mountains of North Carolina. That's so cool. That's amazing. But it is 240 yards, which is nice. 100 grams Peruvian Highland wool. I love it. It's so squishy. It's amazing. And it's a very thick DK. I mean, you all know that my favorite base or my favorite yarn weight is worsted. And this is a DK weight, but it's almost like a light worsted. It is super chunky. It's very close to a worsted to me. Yeah, this is great. I will leave the link to Twisted Fiber Studio in my description box. But this actually is Indigo Mountain Dye Works, so I'm sure they're all affiliated together. So love it, love it. I can't get enough. I need to just put it down. Just put it down. All right, so I have 3 more things. All right, so this next one, okay. This next one, it's technically not yarn related, but I just had to have it, okay? I just had to have it. All right, so I was walking down the aisle just looking at different things, and I came across a man that was selling like spindles and different things that he had made out of wood. All sorts of beautiful spindles, and I'm trying to think if he had anything. He may have had some spinning wheels, and he has drop spindles, and he had all sorts of different wood, different items made from wood that you would use for yarn related things. such as spinning, such as weaving. So I'm looking around his booth and everything is looking amazing. And something in the corner catches my eye. And I'm like, I gotta have it. I look over in the corner and I see this. I don't need Google. My husband knows everything. I could not leave it. I could not leave this. I had to have it. It's so funny. I told the man, I was like, I don't know if my husband will find this funny, but I find it hilarious. I had to have it. This is by, I hope I got this right because I did not get a business card from him, but Dan Tracy Designs. I hope I got this right. He told me that he didn't make this, but he partnered with somebody that did. I will leave his information though. I checked his website and I didn't see any, but he does have a Facebook page. But he had other little cute sayings and stuff like that in the shop as well. But I could not leave without this. And it is too funny. Too funny. Had to have it. Yeah. And that's the thing I just love about going to fiber festivals is that sometimes you find things that aren't necessarily yarn related, but still fun. And this is definitely one of them. All right. So, sticking with the wood theme. So, I have been hunting for this particular item for years, and I have been vending at fiber festivals for a long time, and I have been looking for this item for years, and I've seen many of them, but they just have not been right for me, and I finally found the most perfect one at the festival this weekend. It's a yarn bowl. Oh my gosh. It is perfect. So I want to make sure that I get it right. So this company is Allen B. Carr. It's called Works in Wood. They are out of Palm Harbor, Florida, and they make handcrafted wood tools for the fiber arts. So they also do spindles and several other things they do. But they do have a website, and I will link that in the description box below. And they told me that the handle is made out of cedar, and the bowl here is made out of walnut. It is absolutely stunning. I love it so much, and I have been using it every single day. So I'm going to turn it around. And it's gorgeous. I just realized I didn't take the tag off the bottom. I should probably do that. Alright. But they stamped it there. And it just says that it's cedar on the bottom, I do believe. Yeah, Allen B. Carr, handcrafted, works in wood. So it has like his logo there, and then it has cedar written on it. But it's beautiful, and it's not too heavy. It's actually it's light, but it's not too light where if I'm working on something it'll just like fall over. It is amazing, and I've seen several yarn bowls, especially like the ceramic ones. But y'all, it's like the older I get, the more clumsy I am. So I knew that I would break one of those. So I didn't want to get a ceramic yarn bowl. I wanted a wooden one, but I just couldn't find one that I wanted. And this one has a handle. I hadn't seen one with a handle. So when I saw it, I just had to have it. And it's just amazing. And it's just the yarn just glides in it so easily. Just, I love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, it's amazing. All right, and the last thing that I bought, I got this from Twisted Fiber Studio as well. All right, very proud of this. This is a wax canvas bag. This color, I was thinking it was kind of like a mustard color, but then I was talking to someone else and they would say it's more like a camel color, and then I was like, yeah, it is kind of like a camel color. But then it's brown here with the black straps, handles, and it is beautiful. So I talked to the dyer at Twisted Fiber Studios, and they make amazing project bags. But she said that she didn't make this. She got this from a wholesaler, but I love it. You should definitely check out Twisted Fiber Studio project bags because they are amazing. They're not wax bags or canvas bags. They look like they're cotton bags, but they're so cute and so well made. But anyway, this is the bag, and it's got the boxed bottom, which is amazing. This bag does stand up on its own. I have definitely been putting it through its paces. I just have everything out of it just to show you all. And to me, it seems like the more I use this bag, just the better it's going to be. And it already has, like, I don't know how to describe it. It almost seems like there's not scratches on it, but it just seems like the more you use it, the more wear it looks like it has on it, and it looks better. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like I bought it this way. To me, it's like I love wearing Converse Chuck Taylor shoes. And of course, when you get a new pair of Chuck Taylors, that's cool and all. But to me, Chuck Taylor's Converse look better after you've worn them for several months or several years. To me, they look better. And I feel like that's what's going to happen with this bag. The more you use it, this bag is going to look even more better. Even better. Yes. I'm so excited about it. But yeah, distressed. That's the word I'm looking for. It has like a distressed look to it. Oh, and I just realized it has like a little pocket on the outside. So let me show you the inside. It is lined with this beautiful striped fabric. See if I can show that. Hope that you all can see that well. There we go. And it has 3 pockets on the inside. One is zippered. So we have 2 here. And then we have, oh, this comes out. I haven't taken this out yet. But this comes out. And so we have a zippered pocket. And then I like this. There's like a little keychain here. So put your keys or whatever. And of course, this could be used as a project bag or a anything bag. I mean, if you want to make it this your purse, you could. What I did was, because I have multiple bags, I've actually been putting all my project bags, all of my smaller project bags inside this project bag. And so far, I believe I have fit 4 small project bags inside of this bag. I know, it's ridiculous. But I have. Alright, so yeah, those are all the things that I have bought. Okay, so that is that. Alright, so this next part is very important. In fact, I took notes. So I wanted to definitely make sure, and I don't know if it's allergies or what it is. Forgive me for like keep touching my nose. I don't know if it's the change in the weather or what it is, but my allergies and my asthma has just been driving me crazy, and it has been messing with my breathing, and I just feel like I just can't get full breaths. It's driving me insane. Like I'm breathing fine, but I just feel like I don't know if something's in the air. But I don't know. This always happens to me. Every time the weather changes, this happens to me. It's just like yesterday, it was cold. And this morning it was cold. But it's getting warmer this evening. Like even I can tell it's getting warmer in the house. And anytime the weather goes from one extreme temperature to the next, my breathing changed, like it messes with my breathing. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, it's just I don't know, does anybody else deal with that? It's like between my asthma and my allergies, it's just a hot mess whenever the weather is changing. And I think just going from like, like we're about to go into spring, and so yeah, I don't deal with it very well. I just don't. But anyway, moving on. Okay, so this next part is super important to me because I want to thank some people. First of all, I want to thank everyone who came to visit my booth. It was so great to see each and every one of you. Yeah. I definitely want to thank my yarn husband, Jeremy, just holding it down, helping me set up, just, he's always there. It was amazing. And I know a lot of people just thought it was hilarious how he was just sitting there with the money box. Yeah, it's funny, but yeah, he helped with the setup and the tear down, and yeah, he's the muscle, that's for sure. Also, I want to thank everyone who visited me that knew me from YouTube and Instagram and I guess Facebook also. Thank you all so, so much. It was so cool to meet each and every one of you. And there were quite a few people that came by. And I did not get your name. And I really would like to know who you are. There were two in particular that came to mind. It was one lady that came with her beautiful family. It was she had these beautiful sister locks, and she came with two children, and she was so funny. She came to the booth, and she looked at her kids, and she goes, "Look, that's a YouTube celebrity." And I'm like, "Who's a YouTube celebrity?" It was so funny. She told both of her kids that I was a YouTube celebrity. And I was like, no. It was so funny. But yes, if you are watching, I would love to know what your name is. Either I don't remember or I didn't get it, but I would love to know what your name was. If you don't, either leave it down in the comments or you can just send me a DM, through Instagram. But I would just love to know what your name was, and just thank you so much for coming by. Your family is amazing, and yeah, I would love for you to let me know what your name was or what your name is. And also, a lovely lady came by. She was wearing this beautiful black and gold glittery set. I mean, she walked in my booth and she was just glowing. I mean, I don't know if the yarn had sparkles in it, but she was wearing a black, it was a black hat, and she had this oversized black cardigan on, and it had gold, it was either gold or silver, gold or silver speckles in it. and she was just like shimmering. It was crazy. I loved it. But she was so sweet, and she was like, "Oh, can I give you a hug?" And I was like, "Oh, sure." And she was so nice, but I didn't get her name, and I would just love to know what your name was. So, yes, definitely. Let me know in the comment section below, or you can send me a message through Instagram. That would be great. So yeah, I did not get you all's name, and I feel bad about that. So other folks I would like to thank. I did get your IG names, but SLP Stitches and Rose JMME. So these two ladies drove a long way to get to the festival. And did I mention in bad weather? Like, it was crazy. I got reports that some people actually had to drive in the snow. I mean, Friday wasn't too bad, but Saturday was very cold. Very, very cold. And we didn't run into any snow, but we felt like snow was coming. I mean, it was so cold and rainy and windy. I'm so surprised that we didn't get snow on our side of town. I didn't actually see any snow in Raleigh, but a lot of people ran into snow on the way to Raleigh. So a lot of people had to drive in bad weather. I know a lot of people had trouble getting there. And then once they got there, parking was an issue because there were a lot of other events going on. So I just wanted to say thank you to anybody that came and just braved all of that. That was just like super crazy. But yeah, so special thanks to those ladies, SLP Stitches and Rose JMME. So thank you. All right. So now for a super duper special shout out. I would like to just say thank you to my three little sisters, Mimi, Alea, and Isabel. These three ladies came and visited me, and oh my gosh, I was just so excited when I saw them. It was just so amazing. So these three ladies, I actually met them through a knit, like I guess you could say like a knit and crochet Zoom sort of thing. And then we found out that we all live pretty close. And so they came and visited me at the festival. And hey girls, it was so nice to meet you. Mimi actually has her own channel. And if you all want to see a behind the scenes view of the Carolina Fiber Fest, definitely check it out. It's called Made by Mimi. And I will link her video of the Carolina Fiber Fest in the description box below. She, Alea, and Isabel actually walk around the festival and give you all, video footage of the different booths. I, on the other hand, don't have that video because I was at my booth and I didn't get a lot of time to walk around. It was kind of like, let me just walk around really quickly and try to, grab what I could. So I wasn't able to get any video, but she got some really good behind the scene footage and she did a little bit of a haul herself. But yeah, and when Mimi came into my booth, she was wearing this beautiful crocheted hat. And it was kind of like a newsboy style hat. And the hat was actually made by Marquita Makes, Naughty Crush. And I just loved the hat. It had baubles in it. And I'm not like a huge baubles person, but after seeing that hat, I was convinced. So if you're interested in learning how to make a crochet bauble hat, I will leave the link to Marquita's YouTube tutorial in the description box below. Okay, so last but certainly not least, I decided to wear a sweater on Saturday because it was so cold. I had not planned to wear a sweater, but I also didn't think it was going to be as cold as it was. So on Saturday, I wore this sweater, my Doctor Who Whovian sweater, and let me tell y'all, the Whovians showed out. Like, it was crazy. So many people just wanted to know about my sweater and about my earrings, and I just did not expect there to be so many Whovians out there. I didn't realize that crocheting, knitting, yarn, and Doctor Who went together. It was crazy. There were so many Whovians out there, and so I just wanted to give a big hello and a big thank you to all the Whovians that stopped by my booth. It was so fun talking to you all. Every time I met a Whovian, I wanted to know who was your favorite doctor, who was your favorite companion. It was so great. And I will say one thing. We all agreed that Christopher Eggleston, the Ninth Doctor, is super unappreciated, okay? We all agree on that. And super, super underrated. We all agree on that. Most of us picked Tennant as our favorite Doctor. Yeah, most. A lot of people like the Fourth Doctor. I really like the First Doctor, William Hartnell. But anyway, yes, so thank you all. Thank you so much to the Whovians out there. It was so great to see you. Okay, so that is it. That is all. I've talked about everything. Yeah, my dog is, my dog Peanut is looking at me like, come feed me. So I'm going to go now. But just thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, bye.